Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome back to There's Now Black Rock Valley. As you can see, we got a little bit of work going on already. We're going to go ahead and harvest some potatoes, as I've been mentioning before, or as I've mentioned a couple times now. This is one of the things we wanted to do. So I have the Grimmy, which is a rental. He came in, I could say a contractor even. It's not a contractor, but I could say that. And he's just harvesting the potatoes for us. And as you can see, I'm manning the JCB right now. Just waiting for him to roll around, and we'll come back and unload him. Now, the funny thing is, of course, people are going to ask this question, and I will tell them, see how we have this little area right here? They look like tram lines. That's from the drive control mod. It is from the drive control mod, if you're going to ask. Basically, it just has crop destruction on. So basically what that means is when you are driving, if you drive over a crop, it will destroy the crop. That's what's called crop destruction. So, but that's where it's from, in case you're wondering. So that is the reason why we have that in the first place. All right, let's get this turned around here. That Grimmy should have enough space. It's pretty agile for a big machine. And we'll just wait for him to get lined up there. Perfect. And let's see here. There we go. Interestingly enough, my in-laws actually have a they actually have a sorting table in a live bottom trailer. Really? Is this not close enough? I guess it's not. What on earth is going on? This trailer should be able to handle potatoes. Last time I checked, it does. Really? Come on now. Is this really going to be the problem? Yep, it looks like it is. Oh my goodness. I don't know what the deal is on this map with this trailer. It really doesn't like it. Alright, let me just try this then. So, like, if I manually unload, will it work? Is it might? Because I know this is the one thing with this particular. No, it looks like it just doesn't accept potatoes whatsoever. Oh, that's so weird. Maybe I have to be, because it definitely says it accepts potatoes. I've had so much trouble with this random trailer. I don't know why. Let's see here. Attach silage body? No. Attach manure body. Maybe it needs to be this one. Let's see. Alright. So, it's not unloading because you have to manually unload. Oops. That helps if you go into the right vehicle. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, that does work. Whew. I was a little concerned. I was a little annoyed there. I'm like, really? Again? We're going to go through this again? But I guess you have to have this particular body on. Which I guess makes sense, because this is the manure body, not the grain body, I guess. I don't know. That's what I got. Anyway, so yeah, let me tell you a little bit about this live bottom trailer. It's kind of interesting. So it looks like, let's see here, one of these almost. And instead of having like it comes down to the one side, it actually has like a V in the middle, and at the bottom of the V there is this track basically. And what happens is they'll take that track and, well, they'll unload that trailer into the sorter right away. And I guess we can go in this way. It doesn't make a difference. It gets unloaded into the sorter right away. And then from the sorter, what happens is goes into a bin right after. It's really cool to see the whole process. I haven't seen the whole process, unfortunately. I've seen it working individually, but not together. I'm just not around for all that stuff. Can I actually unload this into here? I bet I probably can. Let's just do a little tiny bit and see if it works. Potatoes are not accepted here. Yeah, I figured. But it's worth a try. Alright, so here is our potato washer. So let's go ahead and unload these potatoes into here. So one of the really cool things about this is that you can either use a trailer like I'm going to do right here, which I've already done. There we go. And let's go over and watch the potato thing do its... I don't know why it does this. It's weird. It has everything it needs to start, but it doesn't want to start. And I think And there's the water on the inside. This is what the inside looks like. So there's the water right there, which is kind of neat. So, but I think what happens is it only starts like certain times, it seems like. I don't know why that's the case. So look, if I go right here, it has everything it needs. Actually, it probably needs more diesel fuel. Is that trailer over here still? It is, good. Let's go fill it up with some diesel. While the other Grimmy's doing its thing. So let's just detach that right there. And let's grab the other one here. And we can close the information because we don't need it up. And we'll grab some diesel from over here. I think what I'm going to do eventually is I think I'm going to get the placeable for diesel again. And then we can make our own diesel fuel, which is going to be kind of neat. So, and then we can save ourselves the money. But for now, we'll just do it like this. All right, let's get hooked up. There we go, perfect. And lucky for us, they actually give us all the silos we would ever need for this stuff. Fuel is the last one, I think. Or am I missing this? It's the first one, actually. Gas. All right, let's grab this. Move back just a little bit then. And there we go. So I'm not sure how much it's going to need, but I don't want to get a crazy amount. But this is, well, we'll see how much it costs us for the time being. So yeah, they have a really interesting setup, my in-laws, for sorting their potatoes. They don't have a potato wash. Actually, it's not true. They do have a potato washer now, but it looks nothing like that one right over there. It looks, it's a lot more compact than that one. But I have seen ones like that in real life, and they are pretty interesting to see. Let's see, 2,000 liters probably be enough, or maybe 1,500. Let's go with 1,500 because I have no idea how much it actually takes. Alright, let's get lined up here. And once we get the diesel in here, I think it'll probably run without the diesel, if I'm honest. But I think because I noticed it. Really? Well, there we go. I don't know how much this thing even takes. It probably takes quite a bit. Oh no, not that much at all. I'm glad I didn't put much. So it's 2,000 liters of diesel. Okay. Good to know. Now I want this thing to start running. Go. Go. That won't. Anyways. Alright, let's put this trailer back, and we'll grab our Stewart trailer, because that Grimmy's going to be finished loading up soon. There we go. So yeah, it's a kind of a cool system that they have now. They've kind of built over time what they have in their collection. So they never used to have a washer, but now, of course, they do. And they never used to have like a machine that would cut the potatoes for when they seed and stuff like that. But they have made it a lot more technologically advanced than they used to be. So, which is good, because if you continue to do stuff the way you do, it's hard to progress sometimes. So I don't know what's supposed to go in that grate we just drove over. I think maybe what it is I think maybe it's only like grains, stuff like that. Which is kind of neat that they have that, but maybe it's not. I have no idea. So, all right. I do love this JCB. You can drive pretty fast with this thing, and it doesn't slide around at all, which is fantastic. It really is. It's hard for me to like drive other vehicles after driving this JCB, because what happens is I will drive it like the JCB, and not many vehicles like act the same way. So, all right. Let's just wait for the Grimmy to turn around. And then we'll unload. Hopefully it'll unload properly this time, but we're going to find out. Of course, I got the drive control mod set up for the right kind of cruise control, which of course in this case is where it matches, there we go, perfect, where it matches the speed, and I can speed up a little bit if I want to. So that makes a big difference. I love that feature on the drive control mod, setting up the cruise control like that. I think we are just going just a wee bit too far away from, yeah. But it's one of the coolest features, because when you're trying to like stay aligned beside any kind of combine, whether it's like this or not, it makes it just really easy. We'll go to the end of the row with him. We're almost full, so 80%. So that's just the standard in-game Grim, however you say it. I have no idea. I like saying Grimmy. Makes me chuckle a little bit on the inside. So hopefully we can get the steamer running though. I want to see some steamed potatoes, and the thing I'm not sure about is, do we sell it as? Oh, I don't know. I actually have to think about that. I'm not sure if it gets sold as on crates or if it gets sold as bulk, but I think it's bulk. 99%, 100%. Sweet. There we go. That's one full load. I didn't think we were actually it was going to work out that well, but hey, I'm down for it. Yeah, I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't get to see much of. I don't get to see the whole process on the in-laws farm because I'm not around for it. In an ideal world, I would live a lot closer than I do, and I would see everything. But maybe one day I'll be able to do that. But for now, I'm stuck in a different city. I can only get down there once in a while. So it's funny. There's a little blob on this window. I don't know why it's on this tractor. I mean. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right here. And every single time I see it, I think it's on my screen itself. It's not. But I just think it is because... Oh, there it is. Yes, it's working now. Look at it. Love it. Look at that thing. That thing is the coolest thing to see ever. I want to see the potato steamer work now. Go, 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 go. So, we're going to be able to put a lot of potatoes in here, I think. So... we'll see how it works out. But I'm pretty excited that I actually got it working. I know a couple people have had problems with it, so now that people know how to work it, I hope it'll make a big difference. Slow down a little bit. Should be coming up to the unload point. There we go. Of course, you can do it. That's really far away. Of course, you can do it. You can use a front loader to fill it up too. How much does this thing take? Holy smokes, probably a lot. Seeds. Takes 60,000 liters of seeds, they're calling them, but they're potatoes. That's really neat. And then once that one fills up, I should say, or once that one is full, or it fills up, it should just shift down. It's kind of like the, I guess it's the same technology as the, what do you call that thing? The thing for the wool pallets for sheep. It's the same idea as that, so that's how this thing would work in this context. I want to see it move. Go. 1 second, coffee break. Hopefully once I finish drinking my coffee, it'll go. We'll see. Nope, apparently not. Alright, fine. Don't move. But eventually what's going to happen is these are going to slide down here. They're going to get to here, and then they're going to go in the steamer, and then we're going to see some steaming action here. And I think this has everything it needs. Water and potatoes. So it just needs potatoes then. Sweet. And here's the compost. I don't know what you can do with the compost. I don't know if you can actually pick it up or not. It kind of looks like you can. But alas, I'm not 100% on that actually. I think there's one. I think the way it works is, as far as I understand, there are two different types of that machine, that washer, that potato washer. One way will wash the potatoes, and you'll be able to use the compost just disappears basically. And there's another version where if you have the compost mod installed, like this map does, for example, I think you're able to collect the compost, which of course is manure. So, which is kind of cool. So we'll see what happens. I'm not sure which. I think that's the one that has, you can actually use the compost, which is manure, like I said. So we'll see what happens. I'm not 100% sure on what's going to go down, but we'll see what happens here. Alright, just going to wait for that Grimmy to do its thing. I suppose I could have got started on other fields, because we do have a couple fields ready right now, but whatever. I'm not worried about it. As you can see, this is the field we're working on. We got 22 and 3. 2 and 3 are soybeans, and this one is oats. Didn't plant any sunflowers. You can plant beet pulp? That makes no sense at all. Why would you be able to plant beet pulp? I don't understand that. Anyways, let's get lined up for the next pass here at the Grimmy. And there we go. So, let's just see if there's anything else we can do while we're waiting here. I think actually what we can do is let me just grab the telehandle here, and we'll go put a little bit more. We'll go put a little bit more hay. I think is what we need to put into the TMR mixer there, because it is lacking, I think, a little bit of hay. There we go, perfect. Also, quick little note: using the joystick with the telehandle, once you get used to like how it works, it's actually not too bad. Like, I'm still not the best at it, and I don't necessarily enjoy it a lot more. Well, I don't enjoy it like so much so that I want to do everything I possibly can to use this, but it's definitely more enjoyable now than it used to be. Let's say that. Like with the mouse, it was a bit painful to use it, but with this, it's not so bad. And of course, this I'm referring to is a side panel for those people who have no idea. So, there we go. Back up. And get the 2 bales here. Aw, don't fall off. Come on now. Don't be like that. There we go. Nope. It's so much easier when they just stay still. And if they don't, there we go. I think there is actually a telehandle attachment you can get where it kind of just groups the bales together. I don't know where that was. I remember seeing it, but I don't remember using it. So I have to double check where exactly that was. I don't remember. I think it may have been on the mod contest actually. Who knows? All right, I think that straw is the last one here, but it's out of hay still. All right, we'll leave this for a second and come back to it, because the JCB is, well, the Grimmy needs to be unloaded. We failed. He got halfway down the field, now he's stuck. But he's making good progress though, which is good. If I weren't dilly-dallying and doing other things, I'd be making better progress, but that's the way things go sometimes. Alright, so now that we have steamed potatoes, or working on steamed potatoes, now we need to figure out how we can, where to sell these things actually. Well, we don't have any steamed potatoes yet, but hopefully soon. Sweet. Alright, let's go back over here. I do like this kind of combination. I don't know, this trailer seems like it's the perfect size for this tractor. In real life, I don't know. Like, this is kind of a... This tractor is like, what, 300 horsepower, and this trailer is like 20,000? Maybe it's probably close to each other. I don't think you really would want, like, a much larger trailer. I don't know, actually. I don't know. It all depends on what you're doing and where you're driving. Like, in England, for example, where you'd see a setup like this a lot, there'd be lots of, or Ireland or Wales or wherever you may be farming in the UK, like, you probably would see something like this because of the hills and whatnot. Of course, because there are a crazy amount of hills out there in certain areas. A little bit more. There we go. Now holds 60,000 liters, I think we said. So that should be fine for that as well. Let's come over and just check. Yep, it's coming up. Actually, that goes through diesel pretty quickly, and water, actually. A lot more than I thought it would have, to be honest with you. Well, they moved down, but there's nothing there. It's collecting them, I guess. So we need what? One more pallet? That's what the compost looks like. I don't know if you how you'd even collect it, to be honest with you. I guess you would just use a front loader, I suppose. That'd be my guess, at least. Alright, let's go back to the Grimmy here. Alright, so, yeah, this is the first time I've done potatoes in a long time, I think, actually. I always forget, it's one of those things where, you know, you don't do it very often, so you have to think back to the last time you did it. I'm like, wait a minute, well, how long ago was that? And, makes me laugh every time. Alright. So there's no soil mod on this map, of course, so because there's no soil mod, you don't really need manure at all, if we're honest, or compost. But when you have a soil mod installed, like, it makes it can make quite a big difference, actually. Because then what happens is you have it rolling, and then you can, of course, increase your nutrients and whatnot. So, all right, so I think what I'll do is I'll end the episode there for now, or else we'll be doing this for the next 20, 30 minutes probably. But hopefully we'll see some steamed potatoes by next episode. One can only hope. And I think that'll be it for me for today, folks. So my name's Iain Robson. This is another episode of Black Rock Valley. And if you enjoyed yourself, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Catch you guys later.